Please rise and join me in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
We are thankful for this day that has been given us, for its blessings, its opportunities, its challenges. May we appreciate and use each day that comes to us. We ask for strength and guidance for each day as it comes, for each day's duties, for each day's problems. May we be challenged to give our best always, and may we be assured of the presence that is always with us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 151st Commencement Ceremony for East Liverpool City Schools. Before we begin, I want to express our deepest gratitude to those who have supported each of you through your journey. Our Board of Education, our teachers, administrators, custodians, nurses, bus drivers, paraprofessionals, and the building and ground staff. Their commitment and behind-the-scenes efforts have made this day possible, and we thank you each for all you do. Among today's graduates are scholars, athletes, artists, musicians, career and technical education completers with industry-recognized credentials, students who have earned college credit through College Credit Plus, and those who have taken advanced coursework. Each of you represents a unique combination of perseverance, growth, and accomplishment. We are proud of the diverse talents and achievements that define the class of 2025. This year, we celebrate several outstanding accomplishments that highlight the excellence and determination found in this class. Nicholas Aldridge earned his associate's degree before graduating high school. Elise Montgomery earned her private pilot's license and is now working toward a commercial rating. Julius Jones broke the school's all-time record in the 800 meter, Gavin Wright set nearly every ELHS passing record as quarterback. And Mr. Blake Atkins became the first 1,000-yard receiver in East Liverpool High School history. As we gather to honor this milestone, I'm reminded of the words of legendary coach John Wooden, who said, "Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to be the best you can be and are capable of becoming the best you can be." Class of 2025, success isn't a trophy or a title, it's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that you've given your best. That effort, day after day, year after year, is what brought you to this point. And that very same effort is what will carry you forward to the next level. In close, take a moment to thank your families, your parents, your support staff, guardian, and loved ones. They've sacrificed, given you encouragement, and provided you with unwavering support to help bring you to this moment. And without them, none of this would be possible. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go forward with purpose, give your best in all you do, and take pride in becoming the absolute best version of yourself. The future is yours, and we can't wait to see where you take it. Thank you.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverge in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, and steps no had trodden black. Oh, I marked the first for another day. Yet knowing the way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Good afternoon, everyone. First off, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak today. I'd like to start by saying congratulations, seniors, we finally made it. The day we've dreamt of since kindergarten is here. Before I reflect on our time together, I want to take a moment to thank those who helped us bring us here today. Thank you to our administration and faculty for guiding us through these last 4 years. Thank you to our coaches, directors, and advisors for going above and beyond as companions. Lastly, thank you to the loved ones in the audience, whether you're a parent, friend, relative, or anybody else that has been there for us on this journey. At the start of high school, we were thrown into the biggest social and environmental changes of our lives. COVID took the developmental years of junior high away from us, the years where you find yourself, your people, and learn how to get by in the world. I felt like just yesterday, we were those kids whose biggest worry was recess and what special we had that day. But instead, we were starting our freshman year of high school. As a class, we had to learn to find our place and adjust to this new way of living quicker than other classes before us. All we had was each other and the few upperclassmen who took us under their wing. Ever since then, it's all moved so quickly. High school has meant something different for almost everyone. People are going to venture out in activities and find friendships in different grades, often forgetting the significance of their graduating year. But today, we are connected by what we have shared. We spent our very first days of elementary school together. We adapted to Westgate together. We learned the hardships of school, the excitement of extracurriculars, and what friendship means together. We spent every milestone these last 4 years standing with one another, whether that means physically beside a friend or going through something at the same time as someone else. You can call the others in your class either your best friends or strangers, but we've always been grouped by our year, 2025, and that's what makes us family. In a few short months, we'll be following different paths in different places. Adulthood is here, and with great power comes great responsibility. School was one of the most highly regulated periods of time we've experienced thus far, and for some of us, for good reason. These regulations are soon to be released, and a new independence and freedom lies ahead of us. We've spent the last 13 years having our lives decided for us, but starting today, we decide our lives. I know a lot of us have spent our days here dreading school for no other reason than we didn't appreciate what we had. It's always, I can't wait for after school, the next weekend, the next break, the next summer, and so on. But now we're here with nothing left to wish away. I've learned to not let myself miss out on what I have, thinking about the things I don't. Today, I'm filled with sadness because I know our futures are filled with goodbyes and drifting away from one another. So yes, I'd probably take another Mrs. Voorhees test, one of Miss Hall's Friday rights, and even another day in Mr. Maharik's if it meant I got a chance to appreciate what I had when I had it. And to that I say, live your life in the present because life will be full of what's next, but you'll never get what's now back. So whether you're holding on to the very little seconds left in this room, or you've been wanting to get out of here since August 25th, 2021, know that today is goodbye. Goodbye to all the memorable conversations at lunch tables, to the late bus rides spent laughing with friends, to that feeling of winning something with the team, to the dances that gave us something to look forward to, and to seeing that one teacher who made our day, and finally, goodbye to seeing each other. In a few short hours, we'll never be all together again. Don't wish for time to go away and learn to live in every moment because our moments in this life are already so limited. Treat the start of each day as a fresh start and take into account that today marks the freshest start we get in our life. Whether you've been my best friend since kindergarten or I'm just a person you've seen in the halls, I'm so happy to see us all here today. Thank you, class of 2025. These 13 years have been an unforgettable experience. Congratulations and goodbye. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My fellow graduates, today is a day of change. Our whole lives up until this point, school has been the center of our universe. It's where we've met our friends, started our hobbies, and become people. We've rotated our lives around extracurriculars, field trips, lessons, and tests that we just couldn't miss. But today, it loses its pull on us. We're leaving the safety of what we've had for the hope of what's to come, but that comes with changes and realizations. It comes with recognizing that high school isn't our whole world, but leaving certainly isn't the end of it. As we follow our respective paths into the future, things are going to change. You'll meet new people with similar goals as you, learn new things about yourself as a person, and gain opportunities that you've never dreamed of. But you'll also lose touch with old friends and have the safety net of youth stripped away. These changes may be difficult, but they are ultimately necessary to help us grow into functioning members of society. We've always been on a paved path, fenced in by parents and teachers telling us to just keep following it. But today, we are finally at the end of that road. There is a labyrinth of futures before us, but now there is no fence of people guiding us in the right direction. It's time for us to pick a direction and begin exploring the maze of the future. You may hit dead ends, but that does not mean that they cannot lead you into new and better directions. May we all have the good fortune of choosing the paths that lead to our brightest futures. Just because things are changing and we're graduating does not mean that we have to forget everything that's happened here. I'm not talking about what you've learned in career connections or sculpting, but your memories with your teachers and classmates. A silly moment during a class, a precious bit of a dance, a bonding moment during an activity, or even just watching the sunrise on the bus to school. I want you to take one of these moments, and I want you to keep it close to your heart. You'll hopefully make many more like it, but it doesn't mean the moment you chose was any less worth remembering or any less special to you. These can be some of your most precious moments without them being your most defining moments. One of my moments was senior night with band. It was saying goodbye to a place and people I care for, but knowing I had left a mark on them just as much as they had left a mark on me. The feeling of running onto the field, knowing this was my last performance with these people, and realizing how much they've helped me grow and adapt as a person. We've walked these halls for 4 years, and every year we have grown and changed. We've gone from rowdy freshmen, full of life and ready to learn, to seniors, who have gained valuable knowledge, experience, and wisdom. We will move forward with the knowledge we've gained and hopefully use it to push us to be even better. Today is our last moment together in this school as peers. We've spent years together, and this is our goodbye. Before we part, I'd like to leave you with a few things I've learned. There are no irreparable mistakes. Everything is an opportunity if you look at it the right way, and you will never stop learning and growing as a person. May we all remember where we've come from and have happiness and good fortune wherever we land in life. Thank you for our memories together.
Good afternoon, administrators, teachers, staff, families, friends, and the class of 2025. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, the day we step out from the familiar halls of East Liverpool High School into a world overflowing with countless opportunities. As I stand here today, I am overwhelmed with gratitude and honor to represent such an incredible group of individuals. We have navigated through challenges, celebrated victories, and forged friendships that will last a lifetime. Today, we celebrate not just our achievements, but also the journey that brought us here. We remember the laughter shared in the hallways and the lessons learned both inside and outside the classroom. Every moment has shaped us into who we are today. But as we turn the page to the next chapter, I encourage you to embrace the unknown. The future may seem daunting, but it is also filled with endless possibilities. Remember, success is not defined solely by accolades or wealth. It is about pursuing your passions, making a difference, and staying true to your values. Let's be brave enough to take risks and resilient enough to learn from our failures. Each of us has the power to create change, to inspire others, and to leave a mark on this world. As we leave East Liverpool High School, let us carry with us the spirit of curiosity and compassion. And let us not forget that this is not an end, but merely the beginning of a new chapter. As we celebrate this monumental day, let us all remember the wise words of Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
As I stand up here today, I first want to start out by saying that being able to graduate is quite an honor we get to experience, since not everyone has this chance of being up on stage to receive their diploma or being able to attend school. What makes this day so important is that it marks the dedication we have put forth to aim for something higher than ourselves, which demonstrates our efforts into the personal growth that we have undergone while climbing the ladder of success and higher education. Being in high school is one of the biggest moments of our childhood because it serves as the rite of passage into adulthood, while also serving as the one place that allows us to grow and find ourselves as individuals. This period in our lives leaves such an impact on us due to the classmates we meet, who our friends are, the clubs and activities we were involved in, and the educators and coaches who leave such an impact on us. They create lifelong memories and bonds. A true testament of this fact is one of my residents at my facility I work at recalled me of their memories of high school. Being able to remember their experiences and the people in their lives is certainly eye-opening because even though we're decades apart in age, the lives we live have both before adulthood tells us the same tale, with the only difference being how our lives branch beyond our hometowns. What I like best about hearing about their stories is that I find it mind-blowing that they're still best friends with the same people from high school, and they still keep up with what their fellow classmates are doing. I think it's sweet that they still care about the people they grew up with, and I hope that's something we'll carry on when we get to that age. However, they can be a little unreliable when they tell me to A, never grow old because it sucks, and B, to marry rich, which are both unlikely to happen. Even though we're approaching the point where we move on into the world beyond our small hometown, it's a weird feeling to know that the people I have grown up with since kindergarten won't be around anymore. As excited as I am to move on and experience college life, I will treasure these moments of enjoying our youth as we part to go onto the various pathways based on what we want in life and how we would like to live our lives. I think it's a monumentous thing that we live in such a close-knit community that cares about getting us up on the stage to graduate and wanting to open the doors to potential opportunities of higher education based on our career paths. I can't say that can apply to other bigger and busier communities that surpass the amount of people we have living in our small town. To wrap things up, I want to end this by thanking my friends, family, coaches, and teachers, especially Mrs. Dozier, who has contributed to helping me realize the kind of person I like to be, and for helping me discover my place in the world. Never have I imagined that I would be up on this very stage giving a speech, and when I pictured myself entering high school, I never would have thought that I would be this person who is capable of earning the privilege of being a vital member of the healthcare team, or that I would have pushed my own boundaries in order to achieve something higher than myself. I would especially like to also thank both my mom and dad for their contributions and sacrifices over the years towards my education, my sports, my activities, and for supporting my goals and aspirations in life. They have stayed by my side through all my ups and downs, and they gave me their love during this journey. Of course, we wouldn't all be here without the help of Mrs. Voorhees for making this event happen, and to Mrs. Pippo for her dedication to ensuring that seniors stayed on target in order to graduate. To my classmates, I wish you all the best of luck on your journeys, and I hope to see you again after graduation.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker. Edward Garcia is a proud East Liverpool High School graduate of the class of 2000. Upon graduation, Mr. Garcia attended Boston University, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Comparative Health Politics in 2004. In 2008, he earned his Master of Health Science and Public Health from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, graduating first in his class, and he was inducted into the Delta Omega Honor Society for Excellence in Public Health. Mr. Garcia is a highly respected public health and social policy expert, network developer, speaker, and advocate. With extensive experience in public health, social services, and government programs, he has demonstrated a strong commitment to health and social policy reform. His expertise spans public and private sector health programs, federal regulatory and legislative policy and advocacy, global health policy, multinational organization engagement, and coalition and nonprofit organization development. He currently serves as a senior partner with Healthsperian LLC. Mr. Garcia offers clients thoughtful and expansive expertise in health and social policy development and advocacy for low-income and other vulnerable populations. With 20 years of experience working in a government health and social services program, he possesses a deep knowledge in a multitude of policy issue areas. Mr. Garcia serves as the lead partner supporting Healthsperian's health plan portfolio, as well as its coalitions and nonprofits focused on social connections and mental health. He brings a wealth of knowledge and passion for policy and program development to expand access to social determinants of well-being for vulnerable populations globally. He is a sought-after speaker on issues of social isolation, loneliness, and social health, having appeared before PBS NewsHour, the American Public Health Association, the World Health Organization, the European Union, the Royal Family of Sweden, Pope Francis, and the Holy See, and numerous national governments and organizations around the world. East Liverpool City Schools is honored to welcome Mr. Garcia back to his alma mater to inspire the class of 2025 with his insights and his experiences. His journey from an ELHS graduate to a global leader in public health policies serves as a testament to the power of education, perseverance, and service. Please welcome Edward Garcia.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Principal Burson, for that kind introduction. It's a real honor to be welcomed back to Potter Fieldhouse for this milestone moment like this. To the class of 2025, to your families and your friends, to the faculty and the staff, and to community members who've shown up to celebrate you, thank you for letting me be here to be part of this day. It's been 25 years since I sat where you are now as a member of the class of 2000. And I'll be honest, I'm feeling a mix of emotions. I'm proud, I'm grateful, and I'm more than a little moved to be addressing you. So if you catch me making silly faces, please forgive me. It's something I've been doing since I was an altar boy at St. Al's on 5th Street. Ask my sister about that. Despite my youthful jitters, I served on the altar to make my mother proud. I knew Mass was serious, that I was supposed to be reverent. But let's just say that my face didn't get the memo. My expressions were a little less sacred rite and a little more Saturday Night Live. And my tenure on the altar didn't last long either. But still, I tried. I said yes. And that's the thing. I said yes to a lot growing up. Not because I had some grand plan or thought I was doing anything special, but because I was curious, I was restless, and lucky enough to be surrounded by great teachers and community members who supported me and let me try new things. I wanted to swim in high school, so I started the Potter Swim team. I wanted to learn photography, so we started a club. I saw families who needed a little extra help at the holidays, so we started a Thanksgiving food drive. It was never about standing out. It was always about pitching in. That's something I learned here growing up in this community. We see something that needs doing, and we step up. We say yes. When thinking about what I wanted to say today, I came across some of your Instagram photos from your prom last month. It got me reminiscing about my own prom, and another time I said yes. To help fund our prom, our class volunteered at SeaWorld, Ohio. Remember that place, millennials, Gen Xers? Because when you think about majestic sea life, you naturally think of Aurora, Ohio, right? Most volunteers that day got jobs like picking up trash or directing visitors. I, however, ended up with one of our amazing teachers, Mrs. Holly Roberts, and we were assigned to clean glass outside of the aquarium all day by hand, just the two of us. What followed was an Olympian feat of character building. Picture it, buckets of Windex, a few rags, two sweaty, stinky volunteers surrounded by a foggy kaleidoscope of fish, slime, and sea lion's breath. We spent hours climbing ladders, scrubbing a wall of fingerprints, and silently questioning life choices that brought us there. I think I may have experienced all 5 stages of grief that day. But we kept going, and hours later, soaked and exhausted, we'd cleaned half of the aquarium. The manager walked up to us in total disbelief because they didn't actually expect us to clean more than a few panels. But we Potters, as you all know too well, we Potters go big or we go home, right? By the end of the day, we were too tired to speak, until we weren't. Reeking of chemicals, algae, and fish poop, we sat in front of the bus and just burst out laughing. And yes, we had to throw those clothes away. But that's what saying yes looks like sometimes. Not a big moment, not a round of applause, just doing something hard and unglamorous and necessary, with the best attitude you can muster, and maybe, if you're lucky, someone by your side to laugh with. Of course, saying yes is only the beginning. Because once you say yes to new experiences and new people and new challenges, you eventually have to face the bigger question: who are you really doing it for? For a long time after high school, I followed a playbook that wasn't exactly mine. I went to great schools, worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time, and chased big titles in public health and health policy. I even had the honor of working under 2 US presidents and alongside one of the longest-serving members of Congress. From the outside, it looked like success. But the truth is, it never felt quite at home in the person I was becoming. I thought if I just worked hard enough, kept pushing forward, and checked every box, I would feel like something I was making a difference with. And I had earned my place. But it turns out, earning your place isn't about the titles that you collect. It's about finding your true self. And like most people, I had to learn that the hard way. It all caught up with me years later, somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, when I directed federal relations for one of the largest health insurance organizations in the country. I was on a red-eye flight home, reading a congressional proposal to strip Medicaid coverage from millions of Americans. I immediately started sketching out an advocacy strategy, what to say, who to reach out to, and how to push back. I even contacted my board of directors mid-flight, but I was told not to fight that fight. I could not believe it, and something in me snapped. I had a panic attack midair. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't speak. The poor guy next to me almost had a panic attack, calling out, screaming for help across the cabin. I had lost control of my body and eventually lost consciousness. I came to lying in the middle of the aisle with an oxygen mask strapped to my face, surrounded by a crowd of concerned, although possibly angry, passengers and crew, because the protocol was that we now had to make an emergency landing in Los Angeles. But that was my wake-up call. I knew something had to change. So I quit my job in DC. I came back to East Liverpool. I needed to recharge with my family. I needed to reconnect with my roots, step back into the backdrop of who I am, and the community that taught me to care about something bigger than myself. And then I did what any rational person would do. I booked a solo trip to a buffalo farm in the Canadian Rockies. But out there in that one-room cabin, under an endless starry sky, I finally got quiet enough to hear my own voice again, to peel back the layers of stress and ambition and reveal my true, authentic self. I hiked, I wrote, I sat with tough questions I had been avoiding. What do I really care about? Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up in the world? And there in that solitude, the answer became clear. I wanted to help people feel less alone. I wanted to work on things that felt real, work that aligned with who I was, not who I thought I was supposed to be, work that allowed me to find power in my authenticity. So I returned home from the Rocky Mountain Buffalo Farm trip, went back to DC, and I didn't look for another big corporate job. I built something instead. I joined a firm where I could focus on the issues that really matter to me: mental health, connection, and belonging. Through that work, we launched 2 global nonprofit organizations focused on social isolation, loneliness, and social connection, issues that touch every generation in every part of the globe. But loneliness can weigh more heavily on some generations more than others. For instance, 56% of boomers, 64% of Gen X and millennials, and nearly 80% of Gen Z report experiencing acute loneliness. I started speaking publicly on loneliness and community, and about the economic and emotional power of human connection. Our work has reached the halls of Congress, the European Union, various royal families, and even the Vatican, as you heard. But what's the most important impact? It's reaching people who feel alone in communities like ours around the world. In the process, I had the privilege of elevating loneliness from a private struggle to a global public health priority, convincing the World Health Organization to launch a global commission, and now 192 countries poised to recognize social disconnection as a global pandemic and commit resources to help their people reconnect. Obviously, none of that happened because I had it all figured out. It happened because I finally stopped pretending and started leading with who I really am. And what I've learned is this: when your work reflects your values and you show up with your true, authentic self, you open doors for others to do the same. You stop performing and you start connecting. We live in a time where it's really easy to pull apart. It takes real courage to reach out, to connect, to be the bridge. But building those connections doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it looks like checking in on someone. Sometimes it's standing up for people whose voices aren't being heard. Sometimes it's making sure the next person doesn't feel as invisible as you once did. And sometimes it's choosing not to define someone by how they differ from you, but by what you have in common and the humanity you share. So if you take nothing else from this speech, let it be this. First, say yes. Even when it's hard, even when it's messy, even when you have no idea what's coming next. It's how we learn. It's how we grow and find ourselves in places we never imagined, but in which we were always meant to be. Second, be real, because your greatest strength doesn't come from fitting in. It comes from showing up fully as yourself. When you lead with authenticity, you create space for honesty, for courage, and for connection. And that's where real change begins. And third, be the bridge wherever you find none. A bridge between people and ideas, between hope and action, between who we are and who we can become together. Because a connected community is a resilient one, and the future depends on all of us making sure no one gets left behind. These certainly are not new ideas. These are tried and true, and they've been embodied by people in this community for generations. For example, you could say yes, like activist and lifelong East Liverpool resident Alonzo Spencer, who boarded a bus to Washington, D.C. in 1963 to attend the March on Washington for Civil Rights. That was his first yes, and it sparked his lifetime of advocacy for civil rights, environmental justice, and the well-being of people in this town. You can be real like East Liverpool native Ruth Crawford Seeger, born in 1901, who became one of the most groundbreaking American composers of the 20th century, and the first female composer to receive a Guggenheim Fellowship. She fused modernist music with American folk traditions, staying true to her artistic vision while honoring her musical heritage. Her work helped ignite an American folk revival that shaped generations, including her stepson, folk legend Pete Seeger. And you can be the bridge that connects people, like Elizabeth P. Carter did. I'm sure many of you remember the late, great Mrs. Carter, someone who I view as one of my first role models. A longtime East Liverpool resident and tireless community builder, she believed no one should ever feel invisible, forgotten, or left behind. She founded a nonprofit that created safe, welcoming spaces for children in need across the tri-state area for nearly half a century. Through community meals, free music lessons, book-filled rooms, scholarships, and so much more, she brought people together and gave them what they needed most: dignity, joy, and belonging. Mrs. Carter showed us what it means to be a bridge, opening her home, her heart, and her arms to anyone who needed a place to belong. And that kind of impact doesn't end. It echoes through the lives of the people she touched, the communities she strengthened, and the example she left behind for all of us. Because your community shapes you, and you shape your community. There is a sacred responsibility and commitment between these two. As you go out into the world, I know things may feel uncertain, maybe even a little overwhelming, but I promise you this: you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to begin. And you don't need permission to do that. It won't always be easy, but every one of you has what it takes to lead, to serve, and to make this a better world than when you found it. Because Potters go big or go home. So go big, go bold, go with your whole heart. And never forget this town, this school, or this moment. It'll always be a part of you, like it's always been a part of me. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go make us proud, and thank you for letting me come home.
Again, thank you, Mr. Garcia, for coming today to speak to our graduates. So again, thank you, Mr. Garcia. At this time, I would like to direct you to the insert in your programs regarding the scholarship funds created by the Alumni Association, the City School Foundation's Education Scholarship Fund. Their love and support of East Liverpool and being a Potter are displayed in their generosity for the graduates of East Liverpool High School. The following students are recipients of endowed and pass-through scholarships. Students, please stand when your name is recognized. Endowed scholarships. The East Liverpool High School Alumni Association Scholarship. One $1,260 scholarship is awarded to Nate Birch. East Liverpool City Schools Foundation Fund Scholarship. One $1,260 scholarship is awarded to Anthony Dirk. The class of 1952 Frank C. Dawson Scholarship. One $1,609 scholarship is awarded to Aaliyah Pack. The Ralph L. Hutchinson Memorial Scholarship, a $1,915 scholarship, is awarded to Jonna Wood. The John Miller Memorial Scholarship, one $1,440 scholarship, is awarded to Serenity Carroll.
The Potter Prize Scholarship. The Potter Prize Scholarship was originally established by the GMP. Two $2,342 scholarships are awarded to Micaiah Allgood and Evan Bredick. The Midland United Steelworkers Union Scholarship. One $1,045 scholarship is awarded to Robert Nizer III. The Frank Moss Robert McNay Scholarship. One $1,675 scholarship is awarded to Reagan Edwards. The Messiah Harker Scholarship. One $870 scholarship is awarded to Haley Hawkins. The Joseph M. Wells Jr. Scholarship. One $2,350 scholarship is awarded to Candy Galt. The Harry W.B. Spoor Scholarship. One $1,005 scholarship is awarded to Alex House. The Dan Aldrich Memorial Scholarship. One $715 scholarship is awarded to Lauren Porter. The Eva J. Beaver, Raymond A. Beaver, Raymond D. Beaver, Alvin R. Jacobs Scholarship. One $350 scholarship is awarded to Dante Wilcox. The Emily Bickerton Memorial Scholarship. One $645 scholarship is awarded to Evan Bredick. The Paul H. Blair Scholarship. One $595 scholarship is awarded to Cambria Sell. The Bill Booth Richard Booth Memorial Award. One $710 scholarship is awarded to Gavin Wright. The Class of 1951 Scholarship. One $2,535 scholarship is awarded to Samuel Adams. The Ann Tykonovich Holtz Scholarship. One $570 scholarship is awarded to Gabby Dawson. The Lou Holtz Sherwin-Williams Scholarship. One $485 scholarship is awarded to Jenna Jones. The Andy Petrick Scholarship. One $650 scholarship is awarded to Kason Ramsey. The Matt Salisbury Memorial Scholarship. One $900 scholarship is awarded to Kendra Jones. The William O'Neill Trust Scholarship. One $475 scholarship is awarded to Molly Petrie. The Sarah and Ashley Drosos Scholarship. One $1,155 scholarship is awarded to Braxton Carden. The Helen Clendenning Yanni Scholarship. One $350 scholarship is awarded to Chance Jackman. The Marie P. Graham Memorial Scholarship. One $480 scholarship is awarded to Don Ansel. The Pottertown Foundation Scholarship. One $1,055 scholarship is awarded to Alexia Triner. The Fraser Dreyer Memorial Scholarship, one $670 scholarship, is awarded to Xavier Wynn. And the Richard F. Crable Memorial Scholarship, one $350 scholarship, is awarded to Ayla Brown.
The Nell Hoffman Here Class of 1933 Memorial Scholarship. A $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Julius Jones. The Amanda Marie DeSaro Scholarship. This $1,600 scholarship is awarded to Addison Rudabaugh. The Corporal Tyler Butler Veterans Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship of $465 is presented to Jamin Haney. The Poole Family Scholarship. One $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Thomas Possige. The Class of 1973 Scholarship. This $425 scholarship is awarded to Aaliyah Pack. The Ray Trevelyan Scholarship. One $1,465 scholarship is awarded to Cameron Sorrentino. The Justin D. Knapp Memorial Scholarship. A $630 scholarship is awarded to Tricia Bates. The Martha Betts Memorial Scholarship. A $405 scholarship is awarded to Austin Smith. The Richard K. Wolf and Mary J. Wolf Scholarship. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Andrew Dennis. The Endowed Foundation scholarships just announced total $40,399. In some cases, scholarships have been presented for a limited number of times. This has occurred when the term of the scholarship has been clearly defined by the donors, or when the scholarship is presented on a year-to-year basis by the group or individual making the contribution. These are referred to as pass-through scholarships and are herein listed. The Marty Rose Almonds Nursing Scholarship. This $5,000 scholarship is awarded to Bailey O'Neill. The Creefer Family Memorial Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Lillian Grogg. The East Liverpool Firefighters Local 24 of the International Association of Firefighters Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Sydney Westerman. The Nancy Vaudry Dahl Memorial Scholarship. A $500 scholarship is awarded to Micaiah Allgood. The Vermal McComas Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to Briar Ammon. The Darrell and Marlene Walsh Smith Class of 1960 Family Scholarship. 2 scholarships, $12,500 each, are awarded to Olivia Cornell, and Madison Puritan. The Thomas C. Martin Memorial Scholarship. This $250 scholarship is awarded to Leona Clark. The Dr. Robert W. Beatty Outstanding Male Athlete Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded in the amount of $500 to Quentin Conrad. the Jean and Marion Perkins Rotary Scholarships. One $2,000 scholarship is awarded to Addison Rudabaugh. And a $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Andrew Reed. The Hamilton and Price Leadership Scholarship. One $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Robert Nizer III. The Kristen K. Potts Smith Memorial Scholarship. This $300 scholarship is awarded to Chloe Reed. The Caden Davis Memorial Scholarship. One scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Gavin Wright.
The J.R. Walker Memorial Scholarship. One scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Ansley Galliotti. The Penny Baker Family Scholarship. This $5,000 scholarship is awarded to Cambria Sell. The ELHS Athletic Hall of Fame Scholarship. A $250 scholarship is awarded to Elise Montgomery. The Michael W. McVeigh Memorial Scholarship. This first-year $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Reagan Edwards. The total for the pass-through scholarships is $45,800. Our outside scholarships, we have the Carrie Metz Harper Memorial Scholarships. There are 10 scholarships in the amount of $6,480 over 2 years. There are 10 recipients. Please remain standing as I go through the list of all of you. Owen Fredericks. Ansley Galliotti. Samuel Adams. Elise Montgomery. Gavin Wright. Braylon Lewis. Catherine Davis. Annabelle Fitch. Lillian Grogg. And Ayla Brown. The Theodore A. Gregory Memorial Scholarship. There are 7 $3,642 scholarships being awarded. Again, please remain standing until I get through the entire list of students. Kalia Pack. Jose Garcia. Austin Musgrove. Ella Ludwig. Andrew Reed. Chloe Reed. And Cohen Pease. The total for those outside scholarships are $90,294. ELEA scholarships. These are scholarships that are awarded to students whose parents are faculty within the district. These scholarships of $250 have been awarded to the following students. Again, please stand and remain standing until I get through the entire list. Nicholas Aldrich. Ada Brown. Owen Fredericks. Elena McBurney. Elise Montgomery. Madison Puritan. And Addison Rudabaugh. We have some other awards to recognize today. We do have one student who earned the rank of Eagle Scout, in this class, achieving the rank of Eagle Scout, Alex House. As Mr. Ludwig mentioned during his speech, we did have a student to achieve their associate's degree from Kent State in Science, recognize Nicholas Aldrich. And then our two Senior Athletes of the Year awards. Our Dr. Beatty Award for our male senior athlete, Quentin Conrad. And our female Senior Athlete of the Year, the Merrill Hall Award winner, is Ayla Brown. The amount of local and outside scholarships that our students have earned this year is $878,542.48. Congratulations. Today we have the opportunity to honor and celebrate all the hard work these students have done over the past 13 years. But it's also a time to give thanks to families and friends to help them make that journey over the past 13 years. So friends, families, guardians, please give yourselves a round of applause for getting them here. And now obviously the moment that each and every one of you are here for. Parents, families, friends, faculty, Mr. Ludwig, and school board members, it is now my great privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2025. Chloe Ray Galliotti. Lillian Catherine Grogg. Leona Lynn Clark. Riley Joe Pine. Leah Mae Smith. Kendra Rain Jones. John Lewis Duke. Austin Michael Smith. Alexander Stephen House. Robert David Nizer III. Javon Daniel Baker. Nicholas Vincent Aldrich. Hannah Nicole Woolmaker. Lee Allen. Morgan Michelle Francis. Caitlin Nicole Osborne. Madison Grace Puritan. Amanda Isabel Ward. William Wesley Norman. Tristan Robert Eccles. Samuel Paul Adams III. Gary Lee Shreve. Braylon Charles Lewis. Camden Jace Allen Miller. Aaliyah Ray Wright. Sky Renee Moreland. Kalia Rochelle Pack. Serenity Marie Carroll. Annabelle Lily Fitch. Ella Grace Ludwig. Ryder Blake Philip Palmer. Drake Timothy Martin. Braxton Cole Carden. Wyatt Samuel Lee Sears. Terrell James Blissett. Thank you. Dion Edward Carnes. Aaliyah Michelle Pack. Molly Mae Petrie. Olivia K. Smith. Sydney Ann Westerman. Olivia Elaine Cornell. Haley Alea Hawkins. Ashad Jeremy Lockett. Jamin DeFont Haney. Christopher Michael Petty. Andrew Xavier Philip Reed. Xander Keith Piles. Trevon Dwayne Schumann. Hannah Marie Jennings. Jenna Raylyn Jones. Bailey Patricia O'Neill. Ayla Reese Brown. Catherine May Davis. Gabriella Ava Donaldson. Elijah Payne Susnovich. Carter Gary Nicholas Fitch. Cameron Bryce Osborne. Braden James Osborne. Thomas James Passage. Larry Douglas Males, Jr. Kira Alexis Martin. Elise Catherine Montgomery. Alexia Morgan Triner. Trisha Lee Bates. Reagan Louise Edwards. Ainsley Brooke Galliotti. Xavier Arion Lee Bumgardner. Quentin Maurice Conrad. LaDamian Ryan Hanlon. Joseph Dale Williams. Jose Leova Garcia III. Hunter Michael Malone. Candy Marie Galt. Angelica Lee Jones. Natalie Rose Milliron. Rylan Shay Roberts. Micaiah Andrina Julis Allgood. Gabrielle Marie Dawson. Evan Jack Anthony Wilson. Dante Michael James Wilcox. Donald Scott Ansel. Cohen Thomas Pease. Blake Eugene Atkins. Anthony Jacob Dirk. Abigail Ann Eleanor Cantwell. Layla K. Coster. Brianna Starr Randolph. Chloe Marie Reed. Gloria Amara Perion Williams. Mallory Frances Sellers. Logan William Schreffler. Jacob Barin Gibbous. Evan Dominic Lee Bredick. Dominic Michael Atkins. Briar Lee Ammon. Kaysen Timothy Ramsey. Jonna Quinlan Wood. Kara Elise Creefer. Lauren Elizabeth Porter. Cambria Ray Sell. Addison Janelle Rudaball. Kenzie Marie Headley. Julius Joseph Jones. Hayden John Robinson. Gavin Xavier Wright. Damon Byron Stansberry. Owen James Fredericks. Thank you. Nathaniel Charles Birch. Chastity Anna Mae Smith. Chance Jasper Cox. Andrew Julian Dennis. Xavier William Wynn. Aaron Joseph Murphy. Wesley Gray Oldacre. Michael Caden Hardy. Thank you. Deshaun James Kirby. Thank you. Cameron Charles Sorrentino. Thank you. Austin Jean Valentine. Landon Jerome Michaelitz. Austin Douglas Musgrove. Chance Mason Jackman. And John Leroy Wyan III.
On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations to the class of 2025. Graduating from high school is a monumental milestone, one that reflects your hard work, perseverance, and dedication. This day is not just the end of your high school journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. Whether you're heading to school, starting a career, or exploring other opportunities, know that you are well prepared for the future ahead. The knowledge and skills you've gained here, along with the values of hard work and community, will guide you as you take your next steps. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to your families, teachers, and staff who have supported you along the way. Without them, this moment would not be possible. To the graduates, we are incredibly proud of you. The future is yours to shape, and we can't wait to see all that you'll accomplish. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025.
Fellow graduates, please stand. We are the students of East Liverpool High School. We will live each day to the fullest and realize that life is like a jewel. The number of facets determines its sparkle, and that as students, we will be responsible for our own actions because there are no free rides in society. We are the class of 2025. We appreciate our families and teachers. We're proud of our accomplishments. We believe the choices we make today affect what we will have, what we will be, and what we will do in the tomorrows of life. We are determining what we will become. We have integrity and high moral standards. We stand up for our convictions. We will be a good role models for our fellow students at East Liverpool High School, and we will continue to be leaders in the future. We will never give reason for anyone to doubt our characters. Our futures are our responsibility. The challenge to make the future great for each of us is in our own hands. We accept the challenge, we will succeed. We will utilize every day given to us to the fullest, realizing we will never have another shot at today, right here, right now. We seize the day. Now, please join me as we turn our tassels as graduates of East Liverpool High School. You're fine. No, it's okay. So are we starting here? To thee, East Liverpool High School, we pledge ourselves in loyalty and endeavor. In thy halls may we daily learn to grow in knowledge and wisdom. May we be true to thy standards, seeking to build well the foundation of our education through opportunities afforded us within thy gates. At this time, we ask those who are able to, please stand and join us in the singing of the East Liverpool High School alma mater. Ready for that feast after?
Ready to be covered up?
Yes. Oh, been outside already.
This day, we celebrate the accomplishments of the East Liverpool High School class of 2025 as we receive our diplomas and now leave the comfortable nest of our alma mater to move on to new chapters in our lives. We ask for strength as graduates, purifying our intentions, and strength to use the knowledge and skills we have acquired here with confidence, but without arrogance, with both serious determination and good humor, with a strong moral demand upon ourselves, but without judging others, with both rigorous intellect and loving hearts. For all graduates, let what we have learned here be a resource on which we draw, in whatever work we select, whether we devote ourselves to public affairs and government, law, public administration, or any other venue. As we confront the difficult and often divisive challenges of the state and the society, let us remain ever faithful to justice and committed to the general welfare. Armed with knowledge, faith, and love, we may defeat any ignorance, fear, or hatred that might intrude into public policy. Rather, let us be guided by the wisdom to stand out firmly as witnesses to fair dealing, and let not the hatred of others make us swerve to wrong and depart from justice. Thank you.
One final time, I'd like to present to you the class of 2025. Members of the audience, we would please ask you to remain in your seats as the graduates will return to the field house to throw their caps.